All right, man. It looks like WWE CEO Vince McMahon is banning wrestlers from third-party apps and social media. They have 30 days to shut down their social media. Let's talk about that. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And I've seen a lot of articles, but sportskeeda.com had a great article. They say this wrestler named Lana Instagram post led Vince McMahon to ban WWE superstars from third-party platforms. Said earlier today, wrestling Twitter blew up after Wrestling Inc. reported that WWE has banned its wrestlers from engaging in third-party platforms like Twitch. The company feels that WWE superstars using their names and likeness on these platforms is detrimental to the brand. Wrestlers have been told to terminate their activities on these platforms within the next 30 days. I think it's October 2nd or 3rd, I believe. Now, Dave Meltzer of Wrestling Observer Radio is reporting that the ban came in light of WWE's superstar Lana promoting an energy drink on her official Instagram handle. Here's what Meltzer's had to say in regards to the situation. The straw that broke the camel's back, he said, was CJ Perry's Bang energy drink commercial. Lana has been promoting Bang energy drink on her Instagram account for a while now, and there's a string of posts made by her hyping the product up over the past few weeks. Here's the transcript, the letter that Vince McMahon sent to the WWE via Fightful. Furthering my comment last Sunday regarding the reinvention of our product, it is imperative that we promote and protect our brand in every conceivable way. Some of you are engaged with outside third parties using your name and likeness in ways that are detrimental to our company. It is imperative that the activities be terminated within the next 30 days. By Friday, October 2nd, Continued violation will result in fines, suspensions, or termination at the WWE's discretion. The actions are necessary in order to rebuild our brand as we enter the next phase of growth at the WWE. And apparently, Lana and several other WWE superstars are quite active on social media. And the other thing I heard is, all right, on other articles I read, were that the WWE, it sounds like they 1099 in these guys. You know, 1099 is self-employment contract, is you take your own taxes out. So they saying that the WWE superstars or fighters or wrestlers, are contracted out. So how can he suspend them and fine them if they contracted and they not truly employees of the WWE? Is another hurdle. Now I thought she got on there and showed her cooter catter or showed her titties, or she was, whatever the situation may be. Now, the thing that comes here is if, Vince McMahon and WWE is saying, okay, we're going to promote Monster Energy drink. And Monster called Vince McMahon up and said, well, this Bang Energy drink that Lana's supporting, we don't like that. It's becoming synonymous with your brand. Now Vince McMahon is in a pickle, Now if I'm just saying in hypothetical, I don't know if they have a deal with Monster or not. Now he's saying like, okay, fuck this. None of you can do social media now. Now, he could have laid out parameters. Like, if you're going to stay with WWE, there's no promoting other products. You got to get it approved before you promote it. Because we got competitors and sponsors that, we working with, and they competitors, they don't want you to be, branding their stuff. So he just went old school and said, ain't no more of that. It's pretty much like, where y'all going to go? You keep doing it, I terminate, you can go to AWE. I like the AWE though. Where you going to go? So basically, they no longer be on Twitch, YouTube, sound like Instagram. So you have to delete your social media handle. My whole thing is this: does he know how much branding that brings to WWE? You know what I'm saying? Do you know how much branding that brings them? They may make more money on social media than they probably make from wrestling. Some of them. So I think this situation where he cornered the market, had there been no more AWE or any other wrestling associations like that, he can do it, or it's his way or the highway. Now these people can go over to AWE and like, do y'all got the budget? If AWE can find the budget for some of these wrestlers to go over there, Vince McMahon could be in a tough situation, but he knows his price is probably the best. His platform is the best. We got the better platform in Fox now. You on TNT. Like, he knows. He been through ECW and WCW, and he done beat them all. He didn't beat the competition, but, branding yourself and using social media, that's huge to bring more crowds and audience to the WWE. I think he need to take a step back, hit the blood twice, and just lay out parameters. All right, we're not gonna promote no sexual stuff. We're not gonna promote competition's products. So if you got a product that you sponsoring on your YouTube channel, then all right, you got to put in the request. We get back to you in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, and see if we can go through. Okay, that's what he got to do. But it's a gray area there if they contract it out. How can you find somebody that's contracted? But if his platform, he can make up the rules, break the rules, and do what he wants. But he got to understand that cutting them off from social media is also gonna hurt the branding of the WWE as well. It's gonna hurt the audience. A lot of things are driven from social media now into TV. People don't watch TV no more, Mr. McMahon. No more. People watching social media, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook watch. They are watching those, Twitter. They watching those, more than they watching the WWE, and that's driving your audience there. But he old school. You know what I'm saying? He probably got a call, and for her doing that energy drink, I guarantee you, it's one of his competitors, one of his advertisers say, what is she doing? Why is she promoting that energy drink and not ours? And that's her personal time. So really, this is one of those situations where your job is engulfing your personal life. On my personal time, if I want to make a YouTube channel and I want to, promote New Era, I want to promote Nike, what's the issue? But when you're in a situation where there is no competition, there's take it or leave it, what can you do? Seriously, what can you do? This is not a monopoly, but he's cornered the market. He's cornered the market, and everybody can blame Lana for her energy drink thing, but they probably was doing it more and more. Somebody called him and say, hey, you supposed to be promoting our drink. What is Lana doing? You know what I'm saying? And Vince McMahon, old school, he ain't trying to hear no reasoning. Oh, this, that, and the third. No, man. Either it's my way or the highway, and that's just how he rocking. What can we do? He's an old man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do what he want to do. And for me personally, he should let him have that social media. He just approved branding. If the branding was the issue, or promoting the product was the issue, well, you put a request in. Okay, Vince McMahon, I wanna promote Adidas. Is that okay? Put it through his office. They come and say yay or nay. He want to just go off and just cut it all off, and he don't understand what he's doing. A lot of these people got revenue coming in through their social media, a big revenue. So you want them to shut down their social media accounts to make the WWE? He gonna have some people that's gonna flee, and he may, if enough people flee, or he don't back down from this, they flee from the WWE and go to AWE. They gonna make them some stars. They gonna blink. They don't have a TV deal on CBS. They gonna blink. They don't have a TV deal on ABC. Shit, they might get a TV deal on ESPN. You never know. So he playing a dangerous line. Eventually everybody's taking L. He done defeated all the other companies over the decades. Maybe the AWE here to stay. Maybe this is what shifts the power to the AWE, where people saying, I'm like, all right, I go to AWE then. Roman Reigns say, I go to AWE then. Then what do you do? You know what I'm saying? Just keep, I'm not going to release you from your contract. Well, I'm going to keep doing my social media. Well, I'm going to keep finding you. Well, eventually I terminate you. I'm going to go over there then. So he need to come to a compromise. But this is what happens when you got a dictatorship. When you got, when you got a guy that pay you, when he can do whatever you want. It's no other competition out there. Where are you going to go? You could become an actor and say, fuck the WWE. But the WWE is a stepping stool. Use it to get somewhere else. You ain't supposed to stay there and do 20 SummerSlams and, like Undertaker. No, you supposed to use it like John Cena, like The Rock. Go get movie deals, go into the entertainment business, use it, and move on from it. So, for them, personally, wrestling, WWE, I ain't watched it in years for real. It used to be good back in the day. Now it sounds like, really in the 80s. In the 90s, and the Attitude Era was dope. But now, it's really, really repetitive on their storylines, and there's no creativity, and, it's just not as good as it used to be, man. And it used to be really, really good in the 70s and 80s, man. But, it is what it is, different generation. Let me know what you guys think about Vince McMahon dropping a hammer and making, all this WWE wrestlers get off social media and third-party apps. I think it's unfair. I think he need to come to a compromise, but powerful men like Mr. McMahon don't compromise. It's his way or the highway. He got an old school traditional train of thought. it is what it is. Don't forget you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links are in the description. Also got a Facebook group. Want to check that out. Want to make a donation? Cash App CJGood313. That's in the description. And also PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate is share the video. You can check out our music entertainment playlist for more videos like this. Let me know what you guys think. One time for the one time we go.